Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to Squared Circle Society. I am Flesh Wound Dan, joined by producer Todd.
Good evening.
And Pugs Dread.
Namaste. Howdy.
So, unfortunately, we got some sad news today. The icon, Sabu, has passed away. We're going to talk about him a little bit more after our planned Backlash and WWE topics, because we don't want to rush it, but wanted to acknowledge it off of the bat. It's obviously a rough one, and we will be sharing some memories of Sabu that I know we all
former XPW champion.
Yeah. Indeed, and we'll kind of run down some of our favorite Sabu matches and moments. So yeah. But how are you guys doing otherwise?
I was better before that news came about, but hanging in there.
Yeah. Same.
Good.
How about yourself?
I'm doing well.
I don't really care. I just set it back to be done.
I went out for Mother's Day today, Todd. It wasn't about me, but I did buy this really cool like Jaws summer shirt that Walmart had. I'll show it probably on the next.
What color is it?
It's like a collage of images.
No, I mean, is it on a black shirt or is it a different color shirt?
Multicolor. Yeah, it's like a Hawaiian type shirt. But yeah, I got that.
Prideful. Nice.
Friday the 13th jersey. Yeah. Walmart
cool.
actually got some stuff.
Yeah. But let's not move too far from Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and motherfuckers out there.
Damn it, Bugs. 2 seconds.
Was that short? Damn, I tried to time it.
I think
I had a motherfucker show coming too.
There might be more motherfuckers watching this show than mothers, I feel like.
It's cool.
I could be wrong, but I'm going to say more mother. Shout out all the motherfuckers in the chat. And
send this to your mom as a happy Mother's Day. That'd be awesome of you.
Yes.
Just timestamp it.
Can we have a motherfuckers MILF day? That feels like a holiday that needs to happen.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers I came in and out of. Is that better?
There you go.
There you go.
I stole that from my wife.
Nice.
Well, there we go. Shout out Todd's wife.
Happy Mother's Day to Todd's wife.
Happy Mother's Day indeed.
Happy
So
Mother's Day, wife, even though no, you're not watching, thank God.
Send you the timestamp.
None of my family watches this either. Occasionally I'll get like do you still do that radio thing? And it's like, or that creep show radio thing. And I was like, well, hasn't been that now in like.
Thanks for the support, family members. Good looking out.
But yeah, anyways. Well, we'll kick things off with what's on the graphic with Backlash 2025. And, a lot of times with WWE PLEs, it's the ones that you don't really have high expectations for that deliver. This one on paper seemed a little predictable. And I suppose.
And it still was.
It was.
But it was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Like, it was a good show. 2 hours. 40 minutes roughly, I think. And
yeah, not bad time frame for the matches we got.
Yeah, nothing felt rushed.
I love it with the post shows too, because I just let those play on my phone and I just watch like something on IWTV or IW. No, not wait. Is that what it's called? Whatever. Yeah. Okay. Because then there's UIT. That's what screws me up. The UITV. But yeah, so. I watched some Florida Deathmatch Carnival while I was watching R-Truth.
I was unaware that was... Damn! I got another fucking thing to watch.
It's got Hillbilly. Hardcore. Friend of the show.
Support my buddy. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And Nicky Knuckles.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's all. Either one of them, I'm all in. So, yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, this is, I think, one of those shows that...
Hold on, before we start praising the show, I do have a complaint about a 2-hour pre-show for a what do they call it? Big Four event? Because Money in the Bank's kind of...
Or a B show.
Just B show. Okay, for a B show. Unfucking necessary. Like, I get you trying to be more sportsy, NFL-y. I understand what you're doing, but I don't like it. I don't have to tune in because I do follow the program. But I feel like I should.
It's for that person that's not watched TV that month.
Yeah, but if they don't watch TV, how are they going to get hooked 2 hours before?
It's for the super diehards who need to learn what's. Never mind. It's for the super diehards that will eat every frame of it. And yeah,
I understand, but fuck, man. Like for people like me, I would consider myself a diehard. I don't want it. So that's just a complaint. Nitpicky.
How do you got? Because I agree. If you're going to do 2 hours, throw a match on it. Throw a match on it.
Now, see, fuck all that bullshit. Because then that means that you're going to try to make me watch it. No, don't throw a match on. Then I just don't have to watch it, and it's great.
Yeah. You know who had a good time? NXT. Half hour. Great.
I remember the free for all. That was 30 minutes, and you still got a match.
Same shit.
You got to see Yoko break the top rope with Stone Cold.
I think I don't mind a match like right towards the end. Like, get them.
I get it. That's just because that's what you're used to. If it's not worthy of the main show, I don't give a shit about it. And I've been like that for years. Like, so do I really need to care about?
And they don't record Heat before or whatever they call their Sunday show before the actual show anymore. So there's really no point.
I don't know.
That's you want it because that's what you were used to. It means it gives you a reason to watch it, but it's pointless. I mean, it's just throwing a match out to have one.
There were promos on there. I mean, there was, some.
Yeah, that they replay
there's
right before.
Promos now, though, like we'll get it to after the post show because now you can't even. That's not shoot either, like purely anyway.
Yeah, but
okay, my complaint. Okay, I've adjusted to the stupid the stupid promotions on the ring. I hate the turnbuckles worse.
Oh, I did remember you mentioning that.
I was like, this is just ugly as shit.
Those bother me less, but the fact that they're not like the same on each, that's annoying.
Yeah, I think that's because it draws my eye. You have the WWE and the logo, then top and bottom. But like if they were all one, it'd still annoy me. Looks tacky. Vince was right.
Vince was 100% right.
I get that. He often is not, but it's.
I disagree. He was more right than wrong.
It depends. I mean, he did hold a lot of shit back. I mean,
good. He was a good filter. I would consider him a good filter for most of his career.
For most of his career, I agree, but I don't know. That last 10, 15 years is kind of debatable on that. But
Um,
we got Roman. I'm good. but Backlash.
Backlash, yes. So
how was the pre-show?
Some good promos.
You did watch it.
I had it on. I didn't really focus on
the whole thing. I just had it on while I was doing other stuff. So I understand your argument there. I mean, I am very much like, if it's going to be 2 hours, give me a fucking match. Don't give me something that like it has story. I just want the old school where it's like, give me a good match. Who's new? Give me a Fraxium tag match to get everything hot. 10 minutes.
See, I could skip it.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, just something. I'm not. Yeah,
So now you want something on that actually has no meaning, so it's even less pointless. So yeah,
a match that can get people hot. You didn't enjoy some of those pre-show matches back in the day because there were some good ones.
Let me think. What's my favorite one? Yeah, I can't remember any but the one I mentioned with
I'll give
Yokozuna.
you one exactly. The Usos versus Roman and Seth. That was a pre-show match, and it's an amazing.
I don't remember match. When the hell was that? And why the fuck is that on a pre-show?
It was just one of those things.
Was it early Shield?
We'd get title matches at that point. Yeah,
we were not world, fucking European lightweight.
Intercontinental,
and they were giving us like 8-hour pay-per-views at that point. Garbage. I'm not asking for more matches. We're finally at a good time. 2 hours and 40 minutes. It was beautiful last night.
I totally agree. I do think.
No, you don't, because you're asking for more matches.
No, if you're going to do 2 hours on a pre-show.
So the correct answer is don't do 2 hours on a pre-show.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're not going to do matches no more than an hour, what are you doing at that point?
But that's like saying, okay, I'm watching fucking football. They should have a fucking that we should have some pre-fucking action now. Let you know, if they're doing a sporting event.
Yeah, wrestling's different. And
okay, I'm gonna just shut all this bullshit up. The reason to have a pre-show match was to get you to order the pay-per-view. It's pointless now.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I other than that, I guess just catching people up on stories. But what up, Ben, in the chat? How are you doing?
Which they do right before every fucking match, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that is true. You could.
I can't watch the pre-shows. I literally have to watch all the fucking promos I got to watch throughout the whole fucking show. It is too fucking repetitive, so I don't bother with it. And if there's a promo we need to see for later, guess what? They show it to us right before the fucking match.
Every time.
So then it's like, then half the show I'm watching, I want to fast forward and I can't because I saw this bullshit in the pre-show.
For WrestleMania, though, I did not mind it. Although 3 hours, you calm the fuck down. But like they made those special music videos and stuff. Like that's fine. This is a bigger event. But for fucking Backlash, no.
Well, get ready. You're gonna have SummerSlam 2 days. Rumble, I know, will be.
SummerSlam is up there with WrestleMania. That one I can't argue. It's a bigger event, but still.
Yeah. That's kind of like I'm just watching wrestling this weekend sort of thing. That's all.
Okay, so Ben, I only watched the pre-show to catch up on what has been going on WWE wise, as I don't have Netflix or cable to watch USA. So did you watch both hours of the pre-show, Ben?
That's an argument like for the Bens out there.
And did you think you need 2 hours to catch up on? Was it 3-4 weeks of wrestling TV since WrestleMania? I don't think it's excessive.
4,
well, while he waits to answer us, start talking about Backlash.
All right, so Backlash, first match, and I think it was a great match. The U.S. title fatal 4-way between Jacob Fatu, Damian Priest, LA Knight, and Drew McIntyre. Waiting on a injury report from Drew on that South of Heaven. He
missed the table.
I thought he did. You see it in the moment, and you're not sure sometimes because it happens so fast. But I was like, "Ooh, it looked like he overshot that to me."
I didn't notice it till the replay, and I was like, "Oh fuck, that's terrible."
Yeah, I was
this is one him or Damian Priest. Also, one of them has like a loose tooth now.
Damian Priest.
Damian Priest. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, these 4 were going hard. WWE does multi-man matches pretty well. You can argue that they overdo them in certain cases, but
I was gonna say you're crying about that at WrestleMania. Everyone trying to get a fucking payday.
Yeah, well, you got to give it more of a purpose. We'll get into that later, but
and I'm just gonna say for the record, this is the first time, and I was able to if I wanted to. I did not fast forward a match with LA Knight.
Well, Jacob and Drew were there,
but it's still noteworthy.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Yeah.
You may not like the character, but you have to acknowledge he's a good worker.
He doesn't have to do shit.
You cannot deny that.
He's the generic creator wrestler. Yeah, I get it. He can do moves and execute them well, but I don't give a shit about him. And he has.
All right, fair enough. I disagree, but at least you'll acknowledge the in-ring. And I thought
I said he was basically average, but okay.
he's a lot better than average. But no, I thought the action in this was insane, and my God, Jacob Fatu's a fucking beast.
Dude, and Jacob Fatu with a Samoan drop onto that barrier.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I love that man. He's great.
It's funny. Like in his post-show interview, I was laughing because I was like, "Yeah, I know this fucker's from the Bay."
Yeah, no shit.
And they always let you know. But like, if I was in that fucking crowd, if Flesh Wound got a press pass, my question would have been favorite Too Short song. That's all.
Dude, as soon as
because
he's
gonna answer like that.
Yeah, but as soon as I'm from Northern California, I'm on my couch like no shit. No one's doubting you, especially with your limited vocabulary that you're speaking right now, Mr. Fatu.
Oh, when he said "get it where you fit it," I fucking popped so hard. I was like, "Gosh, yeah."
Dude, I actually think he's got a pretty strong chance of being a world champ.
He will be. I put money on it. Ben Grimm, while he's smoking and drinking Henny. Oh, yeah. Fatu is the truth. He also says, yeah.
Oh man, I mean, just insane what he can do and his connection with the fans. I hope they don't turn him babyface too quick.
I don't think they have any fucking choice, dude. Like, I don't think his attitude will change. I think he'll still be the monster.
It'll
just
be the
play a
same
little
thing.
up to it, yeah. So
you don't have to change his character at all, and you already have his. the replacement in the faction.
Oh,
that's all I'm saying.
We'll get there.
Yeah, I mean, Solo's really good, but Solo is
he's
not
being outshined right now.
He's way outshined. He's not a world.
I'll give it to you. Solo, since he started his character development, fucking amazing. He's funny now. His facial expressions convey everything. He's great, but you're not Jacob.
Yeah, he's not a main eventer. Like, I don't think he's quite there. But I mean, Jacob, as long as he can stay healthy, because his style, but like, sky is the fucking limit. And this was just an amazing match. Damian Priest, I'm so glad that he came into his own on the main roster, because I always loved him since the Punishment days. And I've always felt that he could be big, and he's one of my favorites. He's a badass. He's cool. He overcame some early awkwardness where maybe the gimmick didn't fully connect with people. I look forward to anything Damian Priest is doing.
The little thing they added to his entrance is pretty cool too. That like Magneto purple ball before the fog comes up. It's like, oh, that was a good adjustment.
Oh, absolutely.
The fucking spot where it was Jacob on the top rope, Drew McIntyre hanging, and then the flip and all the moves to the outside. I was like, you guys are too big to be doing this. This is amazing. Good. Fantastic shit. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, everything. LA Knight's pop-up flying elbow to a standing opponent. I thought that
was pretty cool. And he got back up there. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. These four, this is an early contender, probably one of the best pay-per-view matches I've seen from WWE this year. You should go out of your way to watch this one. You knew it was going to be good with these four, but I think they did.
I was a little concerned with them being the opening match. I'm like, this is the match I'm most excited for. Like, I don't know if I'm going to care the rest of the show. And I got there, but there was some dwindling.
If you, that's hot opening. And that's one benefit of these 5 minute shows.
I'm going to remember this.
They got plenty of time. I don't know if they would have gotten the same amount of time otherwise. And you could argue maybe cut some packages and you could get that 6th match. But
Ben Grimm says better than 70% of WrestleMania.
It's up there, yeah.
You don't see me arguing. It was bad as fuck.
No,
with in-ring action and then how it was booked, we got somebody that I'm a big fan of showing up, which we're about to talk about. I was like, this is what I like. This is the shit.
Yeah. So, of course, Jacob Fatu retains with help from Jeff Cobb, Jeff Cobb, who is fantastic. He's one of those ones like 40
better than fantastic, dude.
Yeah,
42 years old, and he's finally in WWE. He's 42 years old. And he hasn't lost a step or anything, but I think it's really cool. That's one thing in the Vince days. He would just be like, it's too old, pal.
He's short.
Yeah.
But he's big. Ben Grimm, big Cobb fan, but I think he could have done more. Hit one of his signatures. Like if he hot the reverse suplex he does, he just clothesline punch, hit it, post toss him. He could have had a wow moment. You still don't want to outshine Jacob at the moment. But he will definitely get there. Yeah.
You'll see him be hitting that on some.
I popped really fucking hard because I was worked. I totally believed he was going to retire. I was like, he did all of his art that he had to. Now he's going to come collect a big paycheck. Good for you, by the way. But I was watching this yesterday. Was Mexican Mother's Day, so I was watching with my mom. I popped super hard. She was like, "Who the hell is that?" I'm like, "You will know by the end of the year. You will fucking know."
Yeah, no, I'm very excited. To see what he'll do with Jacob at some point. But I'd like to see them stay together for a while. I like Triple H not immediately.
Can you imagine when Bronson Reed comes back too? If all of them are standing there in a force together, that's indomitable.
So how do you feel? Because I know there's some people complaining with Cobb because he has zero connection to the family.
The family's out. They don't have to be called the Bloodline. Like the
Yeah.
Bloodline OG, new Bloodline, whatever. I'm fine with it. He's got a tan. He fits in. What's
He's
the
an
problem?
Islander.
Yeah.
Still, it's just different island.
Yeah, it's also a way to tease, like, well, he's an outsider. He's in, that tension there with them.
I hate to break this to you, Dan. Sammy wasn't Samoan either.
I know.
Okay, just making sure.
Honorary Oos.
You have to build up the history, I suppose. But, Jeff Cobb is great.
Ben Grimm. He is a Pacific Islander through the Philippines.
Isn't he Hawaiian, though, too, or is he just from Hawaii?
I know he lives in Hawaii. I don't know.
I should know his.
The Rock lives in Hawaii. Fucking Rock owns Hawaii.
And
the Tongans. That's true.
Yeah, I know. Where did Cobb work? I think he worked AWS. I know I've met him at something. I want to say that was when he worked Josh Barnett.
Oh wow.
He was working some show when I was down there that we were thinking of going to, and we didn't.
Well, then it wasn't AWS. Because
what was he did some gorilla shit? The PWS? Is that what it is?
PWG.
PWG. There you go.
I hear they're done. It actually just broke today because they went on hiatus before that. Now their website's gone. Although that doesn't mean anything, people. It could just be down.
Yeah.
But, well, one of the two is still there for the other one.
But it's cool seeing him like this small, like indie shows, and then on Lucha Underground he was Jeff Cobb and Matanza.
But did he do both?
Because when he first started, it was just Jeff, and I was like, this guy's fucking awesome. And then when Matanza came out, I didn't realize it was him at first. I'm like, that guy moves and look. Oh man, I'm dumb.
I know another 2 gimmick monster shooter that may have some issues, but what?
Well, if they ever go at it, we know what's.
Oh, that was my dream match. I remember trying to get it happen back then.
I will. I'm on the clear side.
Oh, well, obviously.
Yeah. So, but I'm very excited for what he's going to do in the WWE. Hope he's here for a while and he gets to do, and they let him loose. They should.
I'm kind of looking forward to the feud because, the thing is, like, now we've got Cobb a part of it. You mentioned Bronson Reed was a part of it. He might still have a ways to go.
Really? Sorry, but having him here gives me hope for Shane Mercer. That dude needs to go.
Oh, yeah. I don't understand why he's not signed somewhere.
He's busy.
He is. But I was going to say Hikuleo, Lance.
He's signed, right?
Lance Anoa'i is signed. Zilla, I'm sure, is going to get ID'd if he isn't already.
There we go. So all those guys will join the new group, and then when the Tongans come back, they'll back up Fatu, and boom, another civil war.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you still kind of have like an interesting faction war, like who's going to side where.
And Roman and Rock can come spank all of them. Behave.
They could heat this thing up in a different way with Jacob. Jacob Roman, if that Rock match doesn't happen with Roman, because I think Cody gets Rock first, but Roman Jacob could be a Mania 42 match.
Works for me.
Yeah, it works for me too. I think that would be great. But yeah, fantastic. Our second match,
Jacob retained. Happy camper.
Yep.
Oh, and Drew now has beef with Priest because he screwed him out again. So I thought they would finish that up, but I'm cool with it. I like their matches.
Yes.
Napalm and OJ says, "Happy MILF Day." Good man.
Happy MILF Day. What up, Orc?
Howdy.
Good chat tonight. I think I'm a little worried that we're going to get bad news that like Drew's going to be out for 6 months, but I hope not. I really hope not in his case, because that dude deserves like a proper WrestleMania main event where he goes over and is standing tall. But our second match, Women's Intercontinental Championship, finally on a PLE. Lyra Valkyria taking on Becky Lynch. Now I know you two.
It could have been a pre-show match.
I know you two are
appropriate match too. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
You are talking shit, but
I did.
These two shut you the fuck up.
Incorrect, dude.
I'm still fucking talking. You're crazy.
Let me go. I did work a full shift yesterday, so I was tired.
Yeah.
They put me to sleep, and I woke up after the Intercon IC match, the men's IC match, and I know I joke, I'm like, oh yeah, Becky sucks, and I don't like Lyra. I think she's boring. I really didn't think they would put me to sleep. I was put to sleep. And I did go back and watch the match. It's whatever. I'm like, I could have skipped it.
I stand by what I say.
That's because your blood wasn't in your brain during the match, so you weren't paying attention.
Neither one of them are up there as far as that goes, but they are fantastic. I think Lyra's money. I really do.
I don't dislike her. I'm not, but I fucking can't stand Becky.
But I joked all the time, like, oh, they'll be put to sleep. This is a bathroom break match. I'll be goddamn if I didn't fucking live up to it. I was shocked as shit because I can usually stay up for even stuff I don't like. Even CM Punk hasn't put me to sleep. That's crazy, and that's his finishing fucking maneuver.
So what you're saying is his finisher is ineffective on you, so that actually makes sense.
You have weird tastes.
Sometimes.
Oh, I think you have to agree this way.
You're outnumbered though already, dude.
I'm not outnumbered with the fans.
With the world, yeah, duh, but
I'm a winner on that one. But would you not agree? I think this was booked well because if Lyra lost, I think her momentum just dies. So I was happy to see.
I don't give a shit about her. I care about the belt. Becky would bring name to that belt. So either way,
no, they did the right finish.
Her status though, it would make it, and then she can beef with Bailey. Not a fucking. I'm cool with whatever happened because I don't care.
Honestly, now that I think about it, that was the Intercontinental Women's title, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I kind of wish Becky would have won because that would have pulled her out of the fucking top spot. That would have been funny now. Damn it.
It's not too late. I still think it's going to happen.
I think Becky's in enhancement mode right now. I know she's legit buddies with Lyra, and I think she probably is on her last contract.
I doubt it.
He's closing in on 40. So
see, I'll give you this. I agree. It was a good match, but that's not what Dan says it was. Dan told us it was a phenomenal match on our.
It was a phenomenal match.
It was a good match. That's as much as I'll give it, Ben. No, I agree with you. It was a good match.
Better than
it was the weakest match on the whole show. Can you argue with me there?
I would argue with you there. Okay. Although they were all great, so I mean, take your pick.
So yeah, it would be the weakest one.
You're saying that's weaker than. Well, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, well, you can point it out when we get to it, whatever it is.
Okay. Well, I did. I think great technical match, back and forth, and I think Lyra comes out of this looking stronger. I like that they didn't put it on Becky yet, and she may very well still get it, but it gives them something to do. Like, I don't think Charlotte now should be just concentrating on the women's title. She can go for the U.S. I mean,
she will not go for the U.S.
How fun would Charlotte and Chelsea?
She might want to be a Grand Slam champion. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, she absolutely would want that because she hasn't done it yet. So it gives you an option there with some of these bigger names where it's like, man, we gotta get Charlotte out of the main event picture. U.S. title. Tell me that her and Chelsea wouldn't be a blast. I know
Chelsea's not the champion right now. Zelina Vega is
right now, but. Yeah, Chelsea's good.
Which I don't really care about Zelina Vega either.
Like, I like her. I think she's fine.
I do too, but I can't like. She's missing something for me.
I'm with you because Chelsea, I loved her as champion. Her bullshit that she's doing, fucking gold. The morning was working too, so give her the world title. I want to see what she does with that.
I don't disagree. Chelsea is one that's like getting to show what she can do in ring more now because she's very underrated. People think of her as the comedy character because she does it so fucking well, but
she does deathmatch shit too. Well, hardcore shit too. So.
She takes some insane fucking bumps.
Wow. I remember that Money in the Bank spot where she fucking fell off the ladder.
Oh yeah, tables? Yeah, she goes hard. Like I agree. I think world title run for her at some point.
Yeah, it doesn't be long.
Perfect Money in the Bank winner.
Yeah,
and I'm wondering if they took that offer for that reason.
And just because they do it every time. Former XPW alum.
Yes. You talked shit. You called her a butterface. Pug.
I believe that. Oh, I was going to say that was Pugs. Yes.
And I still believe that.
And I remember she worked AWS and went back when she was still doing the drunk gimmick.
Oh, hot mess drunk gimmick.
Yeah, I like that. She's been entertaining for years and years.
Yeah.
So
she is, yeah, and but yeah, great match. Lyra gets the win. So match number 3. I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping I'm not flipping it. Match number 3 was IC title, right?
Yeah, the one that matters. Yeah.
Dominic Mysterio taking on Penta.
I was sad those bitches put me to sleep for this one. That's upsetting.
Great match. Actually, probably. I don't know if it's Dominic's best singles match, but it's up there.
Up there, dude. I would say it is.
He had a banger with Penta.
Penta, fucking, he can do that shit sleeping.
That dive into the DDT, I mean, that was really cool. Hit that perfect. And yeah, probably is the best. I can't think of something that I would say was on par of it as far as
Ben Grimm saying it's the best Mysterio match in his opinion. Also,
yeah, I mean, he's not Eddie, but I mean, he is more than capable of having a banger with the right opponent. And
technically, no, but character, 100%.
Character, yes.
He's on par.
Psychosis tribute gear. That was cool.
Yeah. And you want to see him get his ass kicked. Like he's...
I am not on that team anymore. I want to see him cheat and win.
he's getting closer to the Guerrero.
He's another one that's gonna be a fucking baby face, but he's still gonna cheat.
Well, I mean, he's already getting there. I mean,
yeah. No, but Dan was worried about Jacob being and changing the attitude. You don't have to.
No,
people back you up.
No, it's just like Stone Cold didn't change a thing.
Yeah, I am very curious to see who takes that off him, and I hope it's not his dad.
Oh God, I'll ruin everything.
The master of the 187.
Yeah,
master of the 187. Oh fuck! I mean, if El Grande Americano isn't the AAA champion,
fine with it. Oh, okay. I thought you said if he ends up taking off Dominic, I'm actually fine with that too.
I don't want Dominic as a regular babyface. The second you try and do that, it's not going to work. He's got to be a heel. You might get.
I see. I'm going to argue with you right now. It's not going to work. It worked for Eddie. It'll work for him.
We'll see. I don't know that it will.
Take your time on
100% well. He's that good of a performer. He'll make it work.
I happen to believe.
No, I'm going to make you eat those words later. So just remember this, Bugs. Dan said he will not make a good baby face.
As a full-on baby face, I mean, not.
No one said that, Dan. Don't add extra words now to make the words different.
Okay, we'll see. But this was excellent. And Penta is so just marketable. Like he's not somebody I want to compare to Rey Mysterio, but he is probably as far as luchadors go.
I still love the fact that everyone loves him. All the little, it doesn't matter what nationality, what you believe in. All these little kids, I see them doing this. They're doing the dap. That drunk Irishman in some video I saw, they were asking about John Cena, and all his buddy could do was like Panta. I'm like, that's fucking badass.
Yeah, no, he's fantastic, and I think,
and he's got a brother too. But
I like Rey Fenix; he's great, but Penta's is where it's at for me.
Yeah. I think Rey's gonna do quite well. Also, I don't think. I
think they're gonna go back with the Lucha Brothers fairly soon. It's
a
little disappointing, but for Rey, but Penta don't need him.
No, like, I feel like it's been kind of a wet fart so far, his debut, return, whatever you want to call it.
When you said wet, I was like, where are you going with this, Todd?
A wet burrito?
There you go.
I just said he was back. I didn't combine it.
That's the Backlash. Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah, I think they could team once in a while, but I wouldn't want Phoenix to derail him at the moment because,
I don't think, that's the thing. I don't think he can derail him. He can only help Phoenix elevate him. They can only elevate Phoenix.
He'll elevate Phoenix for sure.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you can harm Penta right now.
Oh, fuck, dude. Fraxium and the Lucha Bros. Like, holy crap.
Honestly, that in a TLC match, throw in Motor City Machine Guns,
Motor City
Profits.
Yeah. SmackDown's got a hot tag division right now. It's been the highlight of the show. So But yeah, so all right, so Dominic goes over here
with interferences, and
yeah.
we see Balor hesitate by wanting, like, hold on, let me get a chair. What? Okay. And then El Grande Americano saves the fucking day.
Oh, dude! Like I imagine Mexico City and he wins the AAA title. They are insane
if he doesn't show up at the June 7th show. We're gonna have some issues.
It's an NXT show, but I can't imagine he won't be there.
It's an NXT AAA WWE show. It has all 3 logos.
It does, and that they certainly pick from the main.
And I think that's also why they're doing that Legado del, like whatever the fuck they're called. Santos Escobar and his group, they're having that beef, and Andrade. Yeah. I do think that's going to get interjected, so I think that's where they'll end up.
Best bet is to send Andrade over to AAA. He's not going to be more than a mid card where he's at right now, but he could easily be at the top of AAA, and then you bring him in as sort of a special attraction here and there.
Okay, just get the belt off Alberto.
Well, I guess this is as good a spot as any to talk about it. What do you think? Do you think Del Rio, because he is the AAA champ? I think
he'll be in AAA. I don't think we'll see him in the WWE Raw or SmackDown.
So you don't think you're seeing him at Worlds Collide?
I think you kind of have to. He's their champion.
At Worlds Collide, yeah. But like, if you're asking if I do think he'll make an appearance on Raw or SmackDown, even NXT, I doubt it. No. But AAA, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Del Rio Obafemi for that show, maybe. I mean, that kind of makes sense.
I don't think so, but that's fine with me. I fucking get him, Oba. Look what you did, Paige.
Good guy for Oba.
Maybe that's where you get Andrade, and then there you go. It goes over him on.
There you go.
Oh, wouldn't it be funny if they started to hit Paige's music first and then Del Rio's hits? If you really wanted
don't put. If I can't put wet and the other word together, you can't put Paige and hit together.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But I am maybe
hit Page, is it the way
I might be more excited for that show than even Money in the Bank, because we're gonna have a lot of wrestling over the next month. We've got
here's the thing, I'm not a fan of lucha in general.
You have to be curious with that.
I am no absolutely, but I mean, I'm not gonna get excited for a AAA unless I'm watching El Grande Americano win their title. Then it's like,
when you watch the show, in the second row, you will see Edward Danzig and El Diablo. They got second row tickets
to
Worlds Collide. No, just Worlds Collide.
Nice.
I don't remember. I know Edward Danzig is going to be at TLC. Yeah.
Or no, Money in the Bank.
Both. Yeah, Money in the Bank. Yeah.
Well, don't get kicked out of this show. It's all I'll say.
I'm not going. I'm the fucking doing this.
No Paige, we're coming for you, Chance, when Del Rio.
That is a false statement. I would totally come for Paige.
But yeah, we got Saturday night main event on the 24th, Battleground 25th, and then we have June 7th, Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank. So the
next big show is May 24th? That's the Saturday main event?
Saturday night main event. And
I already know what that main event's going to be, but we'll get to that one later.
I would want it to be Jay, but I think it's not.
All right, so Pat McAfee versus Gunther. You could tell Pat was maybe didn't have enough time to get where he needed to be.
He was sucking air, yes.
He was sucking air hard and fast. Gunther got him through it.
Made Gunther look tougher too, though. But
it did. It kind of seemed like he was screwing with them a lot. And
he was definitely playing with.
Well, that was the whole thing. Yeah, that was the story of the match. So him sucking wind worked. I mean, and they probably just planned around his limitations.
Yeah. I honestly feel like probably next TV, Gunther should just choke him out again.
After the handshake? Yeah, I didn't mean it. Go to sleep.
I think Gunther really needs to kind of be like out of control.
I wanted him to beat up Cole so Joe Tessitore and Wade could take over.
Wouldn't that be funny? That's like the next pay-per-view if they
Corey Graves like fuck you guys.
God damn it. I gotta blur that.
Is that I didn't sorry. I thought since I didn't say it would be.
It's all right. I did an accidental gesture the other day too.
Okay.
You have you just have like him crush Barrett next if they can get him to agree to work a match. And then you have like Corey Graves doing disgruntled JR. Like that's his thing. He just starts managing Gunther and
he fakes a stroke.
He just starts taking out the announce teams.
Ben has a very important question.
Did this help Gunther?
I don't think it helped or hurt him.
Yeah. He got a win, so
it was something to do.
Now, I will say this match had my favorite spot of the whole card. And I would have been okay if the finish would have went the other way. And that was when they did the reenactment of the Warrior, Bobby the Brain Heenan, and Rick Rude spot from Saturday night's main event, and held the leg for the pin. I thought we were getting it. We almost did. We did. It was the setup, but he still was able to kick out. And I didn't want that to be the finish, but I was willing to accept it if we got that spot one more time.
That did make me sit up and go, no way. So it works, man. Look,
we need just Gunther channeling old school Walter and just have him just marking people.
Did anybody else think he was going to open up Pat's chest, though? He did hold back on that. I know you can split that motherfucker open.
Yeah, I don't know how obvious it would be to the casual fan, but it did seem like he was being extra careful with him.
Pro.
Yeah, which yeah, absolutely. I mean, you don't want to put down like one of the biggest podcasters in the world right now. But it was good for what it was. I mean, I don't think there could be higher expectations. I mean, a smaller guy that could get thrown around by McAfee probably would make him look better, but that's not what this is about.
Adam Cole, his match in NXT, that's exactly what happened.
Exactly, yeah. That's the better matchup for Pat, but I hope Gunther retires Goldberg at probably SummerSlam. It's like
I got a gimmick match to pitch, but I probably should.
I've definitely pitched that match privately. Maybe in Discord.
We can bring back Kane's signature match. It hasn't been used in a while.
There you go. There you go. But yeah. Let him retire Goldberg. I think he's the only one that really is positioned to do it right now. I mean, you could get
Breaker needs a power move. That'd be cool too, but
yeah.
And then I just don't think Goldberg will come in and put anyone over. Not his way on.
Man, it would look really bad for his legacy if he doesn't.
Does his legacy look great right now?
He doesn't give a shit about his legacy. He wants to look strong. That's always been his thing.
If you had like there are people he could just beat on the way out, but I don't know. I'm not seeing like that Ryback. That would have been good for Baron Corbin. Like Corbin could have taken a loss to him, but I don't see that.
Took a loss to everybody.
You can't heat Miz up enough for him to do it. I just don't see anybody for that.
Give it R-Truth.
You want Goldberg booed like a
and he just calls him Gilbert the whole time.
Where's Ben Sparklers, man? Didn't Ben Grimm pitch the best though? Fucking Bret Hart. Yeah. Hands down.
I want Bret to do a run in. I don't care who it is. You want
just have Natty do it.
That's cool.
Oh, I want ref bumps. I want them to overbook the shit out of Goldberg's.
Well, you know what I want, but that won't happen.
She can like try to seduce him and then like fart on him, do the old. Oh, good old party Natty.
You have
use her new gimmick and they can bring back intergender. She'll challenge Goldberg to a blood sport match.
I want a backstage segment where a cat just like.
I've already answered this. It obviously has to be one last match coming out of retirement. William Regal versus Bill Goldberg. One more time.
I would be fine with him running in too. Can you imagine? Just
my God.
Dude, do a fucking tag match like Ric Flair's last match. Everyone who hates Goldberg.
You got like Brett, Regal. Just everybody.
You know what? What's Scott Hall's son doing? Is he still wrestling? Get him the fucking kettle prod.
No, you save that spot for Nash to walk slowly down the ramp.
With
Terrence
on the way.
You're gonna have to pay Nash probably like 100K just to come.
Hey man, this will boost your fucking views, your number count.
Yeah, you want your podcast numbers up.
I do. Like that is the one thing that I want. I want like 10 run-ins. Like that one. I just want run-ins.
Fuck, maybe you can get Bischoff back for something.
Something like that. Yeah. You get Hogan.
Sure.
All right. So yeah, Gunther goes over
with the handshake, showing some respect.
There's the one I was waiting for.
Yeah. Well, I think that was almost like that's why I feel like we're gonna get one more story beat with this. I'm okay with it if then he just comes out and beats the shit.
Here's the thing. It doesn't happen in WWE, so it's still a meaningful thing.
Yes. It's not like
every fucking I'm looking at you, no holds barred. It's not every fucking match. You guys blow each other after everyone.
Yeah, you're not ringing match. It's not required.
Yeah.
Calm the fuck down.
Is there a way we can get South Park to parody indie wrestling with the handshake shit? Maybe that's what it takes for them to stop fucking doing it.
No, then they're gonna be like, look, we did it so much. We're like, we gotta, no, that's gonna do the opposite. Then everyone's gonna do it.
I do love that wrestling episode of South Park, though.
God, you hear there's gonna be an AEW Family Guy today?
Is there?
That's late.
It's a crossover tonight, so
I do want to see it.
I do
want to see it.
But it's tonight. There you go. Set your DVR.
Are we gonna get Peter Griffin throwing quarters at someone?
Oh my
yeah, pick it up.
I'm telling you, now I want to go to an LA AEW show and throw, because that's what us Mexicans do in a lucha match. We throw change in the ring. So I'm getting a roll of quarters. And then when they try to kick me out, I'm going to call it racism.
I think
it's our culture.
Yeah.
I think you're definitely getting punched by him if you do that. But that would be a good thing for the show.
I've been actually punched by men, so it'll be fine.
Speaking of
AEW, you need to learn you got to bump for that one, Todd. You got to hit. You got to go through chairs. You got to land.
I'm not going to bump for that little guy. Fuck that.
Yeah, you got to bump, Todd.
I'm going to no sell it. I'm going to
throw more.
But we do need to address the beer bottle being thrown at the ring at John Cena before we talk about the match. Because I was like, oh, Todd should speak on this.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't get to watch SmackDown, but I heard about it.
Oh, okay.
It was an aluminum bottle.
I think it was a plant. I don't think.
I was going to say that too, just from the stuff, but I didn't actually watch that because I ran out of time.
Okay. Well,
I was fixing my old computer.
Oh, that's right. I did see online that a lot of the people like, oh, they usually like in that venue they pour the beer in cups. I'm like, so that makes my theory work.
To be fair, I haven't been to a venue I haven't been able to sneak a beer. So
okay, and also there is trash cans you can just pick shit up. Huh?
When was your last WWE show though? I feel like that's going to be a lot harder. They check a lot of shit now. So
either way, I was like, oh shit, that doesn't happen. But I'm like, this is good for bad guy shit. Yeah, just don't throw a chair. It's not ECW or XPW.
I enjoyed this match a lot too. It was better than I was expecting it to be. I like some of the callbacks from their previous match.
You're not talking about Gunther and Pat right anymore, right? John Cena?
Oh, yeah. John Cena, Randy.
Try tell them what we're talking about now.
I thought we already did. But yeah, main event, undisputed WWE Championship, John Cena and Randy Orton. This was fun. I got into it. I mean, we've seen this match 1,000 times, but I think for the last time they made something memorable. I like the callback to that RKO reversal. I
don't remember them doing that.
I
thought it was pretty cool.
Match. Yeah.
What? It was what match was it?
Finish in a tables match, I believe.
Okay.
Maybe a couple times. They pulled that out a couple times.
During that time, I wasn't diehard watching like I do now and prior before. I was like, I tuned in, but I was like, I don't give a shit about these fucks.
Yeah. I dug this. I thought the RKO counter out of the flying shoulder tackle was cool. And I like the character stuff that they did. They're already planting the seeds that he's going to go babyface again. And to me, that's simple. Cena, SummerSlam. I think he loses the belt. That's when you kind of have the moment, and then he closes out with whatever babyface feud he's got for the end of the year.
When he gets his 18th title, he said he want to shake the hand of the 18th person. So he's going to be like this.
I think he drops.
See, I disagree. I want him to go to the end of this thing. He gets his moment. It ends. In defeat is when he realizes he was wrong. That's how you end the arc of a story. Not in fucking August and have like 4 months to just have him do the tour of, hi, I'm John Cena. It's fucking, yeah.
What is the...
And we lose the counter if he doesn't.
I mean, Survivor Series would kind of be the last chance unless you're doing it on a Raw.
His last event is a Saturday night main event in his hometown. So, like, that has to be huge. They might even just change the name instead of, or add a, like, undercard for main event.
Yeah. So, okay, well, that will be big then. Well, maybe. I
just don't think the storytelling purposes, it doesn't make sense to do it. It makes sense to drag it out to the very end. I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
Once he's
I think Cody's going to take it off him. I don't think Punk is.
But I mean, it's kind of genius the way they did it now. Like, I felt like it was underwhelming, his heel turn till this show. I think the crowd helped it, but this tour is giving them the chance to do, as a heel, we're getting the split crowds like we used to, John Cena in his prime. And if he would have just been doing the squeaky clean happy baby face, it wouldn't have been that. It would have been all just, yay, John Cena. Now it's like, Cena in his prime, let's go Cena, Cena sucks, and it's all the dueling chants like that. And they couldn't have accomplished that with him being face.
No. But they got the whole crowd saying thank you, Cena, at the end.
Yeah.
With the character work with these, like,
his character work was really good, how you could tell he was sort of like conflicted a little bit with where he was at when he was walking up the ramp. I thought that was very, very good.
Yeah.
And it's kind of starting to make sense. You explain it like, I was afraid that, the prospect of this being it, there's ways where I think it can make sense to the people it's not making sense to now. And
you know what, Dan? One more word and there will be repercussions.
Boo.
So now we got to talk about the press conference. Our main event for the next Saturday night's main event, obviously, and that is Cena. I mean, Cena just coming out to close the press conference, and then R-Truth coming out. I mean, we didn't even talk about R-Truth popping out in the match, which
we should.
So waiting for.
Fucking before that, Randy Orton delivered like 7 RKOs to the back, setting up his all this shit.
I think that has to be a match now because he's done it twice, and all this was like that close to like challenging him.
Yeah, I think SummerSlam probably.
Yeah, I think
maybe a little after. I don't know. Cause Randy does need to go away for a little bit to heal his body, and 2, so we get excited to see him again. And then also Nick has to fucking hold down the law. Like, hey, you're suspended for fucking 3 months or so.
But it was perfect too. I mean, he came out right to stop the punt kick. It made sense.
On his knees begging, please don't do it.
I'm gonna call this indie camera work out though. They fucking blew these shots because all we ever got was the back of R-Truth. We never changed it to a better angle. And the spot, and even on the replays, I was like, are you guys, did no one else fucking catch it from a good fucking angle? I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So sorry. I had to call them out on their bullshit.
I don't work there, Todd.
We've got a 2-day SummerSlam to fill, so I think Orton Aldis will be a special attraction for that.
When is SummerSlam? August?
Yeah. I don't know the exact date.
And we're in May.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 month suspension for Randy for beating up his boss.
Exactly, and it also kind of, that's a good way to keep him away from Cena now too. Saturday night main event. So that is the rumor. It's going to be Cena, R-Truth, and Logan Paul J. Probably Nia Tiffany, I assume too.
Who cares about all that? Right now, we want to talk about R-Truth versus John Cena, and I want R-Truth to beat him so bad it works. I know I'm not dumb.
Okay,
yet, but, like I want it.
Here's what needs to happen, and God, I don't think they'll do it, but this is what he needs to be able to fully challenge R-Truth. He needs to go back to his other heel roots.
Thugonomics.
He needs to go. We need that element in that story.
Am I misremembering this?
Squared out with him, Bull Buchanan, or Bull Buchanan comes out with R-Truth. It's like, I know how you beat him, like, kind of thing.
Am I misremembering this though? But wasn't R-Truth the opponent, John Cena's opponent, before he had the big run with CM Punk? Your guys' favorite? Wasn't like back then?
Oh, I can't remember.
I think that was the same lead-in. So that's kind of full circle. Cool.
It is, yeah.
But I'm severely disappointed that R-Truth and Cena are not going to be friends, because R-Truth should just, I told these guys earlier, just retroactively replace Travis Scott.
I agree.
And, well, you know what? Also, it's probably going to be Cena and Travis Scott versus R-Truth and Cody at some point. That's probably going to be the tag match. Because if you're going to trust anybody, R-Truth, you can.
Oh, and yeah, it'll be an all black match too. They could all battle rap.
Cody comes out.
I'm trying to behave because it's summer. It's the cookout. Come on.
Hell,
NXT actually has a cookout show. Remember, it was Trick Williams' bullshit. Do it there.
They can.
I'm truly going for R-Truth.
But I really I think it's a fail if they don't do the basic thugonomics.
Yeah, good call.
Don't you think it's a little too babyface though? I don't know.
No, he can. Well, it wasn't
like
really. See, there's the difference. There's the difference, Dan. There was babyface basic thugonomics when he won the U.S. title, and then there's the beginning. I'm talking. Go back.
Was cutting him down.
Like, yeah, it feels more like a move to get them to cheer him. You know what I mean?
Not if done right. I get what you're saying, but they need. Even if at the very least he just busts out the old school freestyle against him.
That's what I think he's gonna do. I don't think he's gonna come out to like old music, start doing Word Life and shit. Well, he might do Word Life and drop the mic or something, but other than that,
he needs to channel some of that era heel.
He needs to 8 Mile his ass.
Heel,
just tear him down.
Not the face later when he had the spinny belt bullshit.
Yeah,
the U.S. title spinny one.
I hope it's not just a squash, which it could be, but I want to see them at least make you think that he might actually get.
I think we'll get the visual 3, dude. I think we'll definitely get a visual 3 count.
Do you think the lights go out? Who's little Jimmy?
Travis Scott. Oh, who's gonna help R-Truth?
Imagine the lights go out and then the sharp shopping cart is in there. I don't know how you explain him as little Jimmy.
The vicious nomad? Fuck yeah. Oh my God.
Rams the cart into Cena.
Maybe R-Truth could help, or R-Truth. Maybe Road Dogg could help him, his old tag team partner.
Yeah. That's true.
There you go. You got Conan on the WWE team finally, so there you go.
Because he made a rap song, he's allowed.
Well, the AAA, he's
creative. Live crew, AAA.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That'll work. Oh, that would actually be really fucking cool. Come to think of it.
Look, I want it. I'm pretty sure we all here want it, but I don't think that's going to be work for everybody, dude. Not everyone endears R-Truth the same way they do Road Dogg and Conan.
John Cena comes out with Vampiro to neutralize. All right, so that's Saturday night main event.
So Backlash, good show, like we said at the beginning.
Yeah, overall solid show. I mean, even like I said, my least favorite match was the women, but it wasn't a bad match at all. I thought it was a solid match.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was a phenomenal match like Dan, but no bad matches on the show.
There we go. Who do you guys think is going to be the Money in the Bank winner? I mean, we're not going to talk about the show.
I don't know. Yeah,
who should get those cases?
I don't know.
Well, I'll just off the top of my head, Naomi for the women, just because I like what she's doing right now.
Yeah, it's a heel. Yeah, that makes sense.
For the dudes, I don't fucking know, dude. That's a wide open Well,
probably whoever's going to beat Cena is going to be the one that gets
Cody
the
then.
briefcase.
I was thinking maybe this is going to be a Seth or yes. I don't think you're going to
Seth
get.
can do it.
Yeah, I think
Give me
it's
somebody
probably
new. Like, I don't
Who's
know.
got the other title?
belt off Jay.
The world? Jay
Is that
Uso?
Oh yeah. So
That's a problem.
well, see that's the thing. If you win the Money in the Bank, who are you going to go for? Cena or Uso? I think I'm going to go for Uso.
Yeah. Well, let's get to our main event of the evening, as he should be. Sabu, who we talked about briefly at the beginning.
Selling money is pizzeria. Got here just in time.
What's
Sure,
up?
that's
What's
GHX.
I think so too.
So I mean, Sabu. What can be said? I mean, he might be, or he not might. He is one of the most influential wrestlers of all time. Even people that didn't see a lot of his stuff, you have to understand, like modern wrestling, Sabu has meant so much. From the stuff that he did when I was tape trading, and this is something you should go and look these up, but his matches with Al Snow just on the indies, they had a famous ladder match that I believe predated WrestleMania 10.
Oh, really? I don't know that.
Yeah, they had a sick ladder match, man. I mean, I was like just kind of like compiling in my head, like, what are some of your favorite Sabu matches? And I had to stop because I was like at 100 matches. There's so many that we forget about. I mean, this guy carried Malice the Wall into a good match in TNA.
I fucking love the Wall. Fuck off.
I'm just saying, like, Sabu like probably gave him the best match he ever had.
Dude, Sabu could have gave Hogan his fucking best match. Imagine the leg drop versus the Arabian facebuster.
Can you imagine just in the locker room, like, we're not doing that, brother?
Yeah, obviously Hogan wouldn't do a lot of that shit, but like that would have been amazing back in the day when he just turned. Like that's when he was in WCW for a little bit, right? Or he tried to be anyway. And
he was in WCW for a very short time.
Yeah, but he was trying to. Eric Bischoff was trying to shortchange him. He's like $500 a match, and you don't get to main event like at all. Yes, Sabu. Like, come on. I know he's like a smaller guy, but he's one of the reasons why I believe smaller guys work because he's fucking Sabu. Ben Grimm. He did Halloween Havoc 1995. Okay. Versus Jerry Lynn. Okay.
I see Ben in the comments won't say his full gimmick name either.
Better that you don't.
I don't remember.
You don't?
No.
I'm not gonna. I don't know if you just tried to trick me.
He never made like that huge payday that he should have. He was always like famously, he could have had that with the WCW deal, but he couldn't get away from that ECW deal.
He could have did John Cena too. Look at that fucking leg drop off the top rope onto the announce table.
And where did he go when he couldn't get out of that deal?
The best fucking place ever, XPW.
Were you there at his debut?
Fuck yeah, it was.
Okay,
but more importantly, go funk yourself. That was a life-altering event for me.
Show. No, that's my favorite event. Period.
Dude, I'm in the crowd when he jumps over. I'm looking back now, it wasn't over my head, but it felt like it was over my head. It seemed I had to look up and he came over. I was like, oh my god, this is the fucking coolest thing. And he's very nice to me.
His debut show, and then there were 4. The LA Sports Arena's debut show. When he showed up to make the heavyweight championship match against then champion, XPW champion Chris Candido versus Shane Douglas, and became a 3-way for the title.
Oh, dude. He had some actually.
At the time, I was a Shane Douglas guy. Still am. But I'm like, I don't care. If Sabu wins, I'm fine.
To be honest, I did have I did scream a lot of curse words at Sabu because I wanted to. When he had the title, I wanted Messiah to beat him so bad. I was a homegrown guy, but I still loved him. I talk shit to everyone.
Yeah, I mean, any match he had with RVD, from that stretcher match in '96 to WrestlePalooza, Hardcore Heaven. I mean, like Hardcore Justice 2010 and TNA. Like those two had magic together. Yeah. And
whether against each other or as a team,
or
as a team, one of my absolute favorite tag team matches ever was Heat Wave 1998, where it was Sabu and RVD against Hayabusa and Jinchi Shinzaki.
Fuck yeah.
That match to this day is one of the greatest tag team matches I have ever fucking seen.
It's on YouTube, people, so look that shit up.
Oh.
Salmon. Seeing him at Beautiful Disaster XPW 2002 was neat. Yeah. He got a Hall of Fame plaque, but like he deserved a better one made from me. Will.
And that was something I thought we'd never see because I know they left on not the greatest terms. I'm glad they were able to repair that relationship and him come back in.
Sabu kind of had that with everybody. Like, he kind of burned bridges and like mended them back.
He did. And people were asking, I know Ben and some other people today, like what would you recommend for some of his best matches? And I mean, there's a lot of famous stuff. I mean, his match, obviously, with
before
Terry.
You do that, dude, just pick one. I guarantee you like it. Like that's how good he is.
The match with Terry Funk at Born to Be Wired, obviously, is way up there. I thought he had a really good match with Samoa Joe at Lockdown 2006 in TNA. I thought that was great.
What is the match where he took the table to the top rope and onto the outside of Sandman? Do you guys remember what show that is? If I could remember that, I would recommend that one. This man, a whole fucking table and use it like a chair shot. It's great.
He did some insane. There's stuff that you see now that you don't realize Sabu did it first. But the match in Australia,
like the Hardys, directly from Sabu.
Oh, Sabu is better than Jeff. I'm just gonna say that. But
no, but like all their moves and shit.
And you can see it when Jeff resets his same spot again too. Just like
I didn't like this one.
That's one of the things that I wish the other guys wouldn't have picked up.
I was also going to throw out Cyber Slam 96 against Too Cold Scorpio. The match with Devin Storm Crowbar in WWA Eruption. They had a steel cage match that is fantastic. That's another one, a little more obscure. The Abyss matches in TNA, that was an amazing one. Barbed Wire Massacre at Turning Point 05. Other more obscure 3PW, promote, not the current 3PW, but there was a promotion that Jasmine ran, and he had some unique first time matches there. One with X-Pac that's good. The body bag match with New Jack and Sandman had some unique stuff there. I don't know if you mentioned Sabu versus Messiah at New Year's Revolution yet. That was a moment for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if that was my favorite, but that was
Yeah, that was good.
I mean, obviously, Pugs already mentioned what I think his best XPW match was, and that would have been versus Funk at Go Funk Yourself.
Yeah.
But I want to give a shout out to, and I know I'm biased, I believe, Vengeance versus Abdullah the Butcher, when Abdullah busts up the 40-year-old E. Yeah, so I'm biased with that. But
that was a great fucking show.
Yeah.
That was. I mean,
someone needs to put together a best of XPW for Stream XPW. I think that should happen.
That should happen.
Actually, a best of Sabu one right now. Yeah.
Yeah, get that up there. People need to see it. And Taz, I mean, Living Dangerously.
Yeah, real quick. End of the World says, hope Rob does a tribute podcast this week.
I'm sure he will talk about it.
Yeah, he'll definitely bring him up if he goes on this week. One of the best high flyers has been, absolutely.
Yeah.
If you can find it,
great mic work. Just doesn't do it.
Well, he had to though for WWE.
Yeah.
We could talk about that, Ron. We don't have to.
Stairway to Hell at ECW House Party 98 with Sandman. I mean, there's just so many.
Where he took the fucking chair or the table up to the top?
I'm not 100% sure, but
because it could have been a Japan match too. I don't know, but those guys fucked each other up. It was great.
Oh, if you can find it, he did a match with Ruckus, who's big on the indies in 2004, I believe. There's a lot of unique stuff if you dig with him. Some of the stuff in Japan, teaming with Albright, and It's so sad to see him go, and I guess we have to talk about the last match, which obviously he couldn't do some of the aerial stuff, but well, who knows? He might have tried if there were ropes, but that concrete bump he took with Vanilla was scary, and I know there's like some rumblings now that that last match was really rough, but yeah,
he's gonna keep his word. That's one bright side, I guess.
He didn't phone it in. I mean, I didn't know him. I met him at a couple shows, but he never phoned it in, even at times where it's like, dude, you could take it a little easier on this little show. Like,
I don't think he knows how. I don't think he knew how.
No. Look at his last match.
That's fucking hard. Like, I'm a big fan and I love the violent shit, but it comes a point where I'm like, I don't want to see you do this. And we were getting there. Like, I just don't want to see him get hurt. I still want to see him do it. But then, like, that one looked like it fucking hurt. Like, Sabu, it's okay. Thank you. I love the gear though. The fucking the suit made him look like a movie villain.
I did get to me and Caesar. We were I won't say the shows, I don't want to bury it, but me and Caesar, we had a table at a show and we sat by Sabu all night, and someone just kept coming up bugging him all night. It was so funny, and he was just so annoyed, like the guy just kept going to talk to him, and then like he was not the show wasn't great, so he wasn't, but I had a good it was a good time though. So
that's cool.
I had a brief interaction with him at the Beautiful Disaster, and it was
wasn't
nice.
He sitting right behind us?
Yeah, Chasen was with him.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
But like when I was younger, when I was a child, he was so fucking cool and nice to me. I think you can see I was genuinely excited to meet him. But like that'll be something I remember forever. I'm like, oh my god, this violent man was so gentle with me. This is cool. What's up, guy?
Jason has some good XPW stories with.
He does.
There's one I won't tell, but
not here, anyways. But oh man, yeah, I watched some Sabu matches tonight. The guy gave everything to wrestling. I mean, I don't know what officially did him in, but he gave everything, and maybe there's something poetic that he has his last match, and he's off to that squared circle in the sky, because he lived for it, he loved it, and I think it was probably hard on him too. He did lose Melissa, and from what I understand, that was not easy.
Yeah.
So
it can't be.
I saw Taz posted a video today. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
I haven't seen it yet either. I kind of don't want to. I think it's going to choke me up. So Or Sabu died. Yes, he passed away at the age of 60. I don't remember if it was this morning or last night.
Well, the news broke about 6.
I believe.
Well, maybe my date's wrong, but
I could.
Well, the news PWI broke the news at about 6 a.m. So my gut says it was sometime last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they could have found him too. Yeah, I don't know exactly.
But I didn't know what date to put on our graphic. So I guess
that news, when I looked at down at my phone, I was like, my heart just dropped. I'm like, oh man. That and I haven't brought this up on the show, but there's been a lot of deaths in my life recently. It's been a fucking bummer. It's like, oh, another big ass one. Boo. So.
Yeah. But he made a lot of memories, and you've got so many different promotions, even recent too. Like recent-ish, like ICW. He had a triple threat with Jack Jester and Drew McIntyre. So you can even see Sabu working with Drew. And oh man,
yeah, Patrick Hernandez, XPW veteran. Such a sad day, and such a sad day hearing about the passing of Sabu. He was a staple of XPW. He was a huge surprise when he jumped to XPW. He was a professional and an awesome friend. R.I.P. Sabu.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Go watch. Guys, go watch some stuff, because you have not seen everything. There is so much. I'm like just trying to like jot down some of those matches, and hopefully you'll take some of our suggestions, because they're all good. But
definitely watch Go Funk Yourself.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Streaming now on Stream XPW.
Yes. But watch all of it. You can't go wrong. I could
remember what fucking show it was where he got that table up. Obviously, it made a big impression in my fucking little brain because he did it with a ladder too. But like the table, I was like, that's so big.
We forget too, he got to work with Cena. The WWE run was not as long as I'm sure we would have liked it to be, and it didn't end the way we would have hoped for. But yeah, he had a really cool match with Cena, and I hope he goes into the Hall of Fame next year because we all have people we want to see in there, but it's not complete without Sabu.
I don't think it'll be next year because they normally don't like to do it right after.
Yeah, maybe not, but I'm like, Sabu deserves like a proper introduction, not the legacy wing. You can get RVD up there. You could get Paz. You could get. I mean, Paul Heyman. There are so many people who could go up there and talk about Sabu.
Alfonso's still around too, Bill.
Bill Alfonso.
Yeah, he was a surprise in his last match.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious to.
I thought that whistle was going to be LA Wrestle Chick, but it wasn't.
That is funny.
Takes it from her on the way to the ring.
No, I forgot mine. Thank you.
But yeah, no. Drop your favorite Sabu memories in the comment section. Your favorite matches. He's had so many. There's probably some indie match that maybe even we haven't seen that deserves mention. So please do drop them.
Cool music, fucking generational talent. He's all around. His bad as fuck. Inferno matches he did, or fire match, whatever they were called. Ben Grimm. He belongs in every organization's Hall of Fame. I agree.
Yeah. I mean,
he even did. He was in AEW for a second, right? Yeah, he popped in there. Yeah, Orc, RVD, and Sabu, my favorite tag team ever.
Orc, you probably saw it, but Heatwave 98. Watch their tag team match at Heatwave 1998 with Hayabusa and
which was our Heatwave. There wasn't that one because he was already at XPW.
No,
99.
Yeah,
99, I believe. Yeah,
I think, yeah. What was it? 2000.
It could have been 2000. Patrick, would you remember what year?
Either way, my little ass is up there. Fuck, I'm at ECW. Fuck ECW.
I remember. I was there too.
My grandma, we're gonna leave. Fuck this place.
Chasen was the only smart one who went outside to see all the action going.
Did he get back in?
Nope.
But was it worth it?
Oh, well, it was the main event. It was. Now there was no way you would have kept me in that building.
It's a little different.
Well, now, yeah.
There was this guy Dale that I used to kind of tape trade with, and he had ways of getting stuff. And out the Al Snow feud on the Indies. Like, you go back and watch some of that stuff. Sabu and Al Snow were doing things that were way ahead of their time. I know Sabu was mad at first because everybody started using tables, there were a few incidents.
Had some heat with the Dudleys for a long time.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's responsible for so much. So I hope the tributes keep rolling in. Yeah. Holy shit.
If Sabu should have had heat, it should have been fucking Public Enemy. I get it. They were special in ECW. They were garbage everywhere else. I remember booing him out of the LA Sports Arena. It was a good day in XP.
I think I told you I was excited to see them, but like I felt the energy.
You joined in.
You don't fit in here, guys. I'm sorry.
You could hot step the fuck out of here.
Yeah. He also made those parachute pants extra fucking cool.
Yeah, I mean, between him and Sandman, jeez.
Oh, yeah. Oh man. We so many of the ECW legends are gone now. It's sad, but like I said, drop your memories. Anything that we missed, obviously we did because we can't run down every great Sabu match. There's not a lot of throwaways. Like, how often did you see Sabu and just think like, oh well, that was just
never.
Yeah.
Oric said, I didn't know he died, and I kept pointing to this guy and imitating him. Joel Gertner tweeted out a fucking beautiful tweet. I'm gonna sum it up because I don't remember it verbatim. But he's like, wherever you were pointing to, I hope it's beautiful up there. And with Melissa, what was her name?
Yeah,
Melissa.
Yeah. So like, I heard that tweet instantly. That was fucking great.
Yeah. No, absolutely. So we will be back here for more Squared Circle Society here soon because we'll have Dark Side of the Ring
next week. I don't know if Saturday or Sunday yet. We'll discuss, but
we will have.
And also it'll be Dark Side of the Rings, 2 new episodes, and we're going to talk Queen of the Ring.
Yes, we will review Queen of the Ring finally, and whatever else pops up in the meantime on Raw or whatever. And we will also be live on. We are Wednesday this week, right, Todd?
Yes.
Okay, we'll have Flesh Wound Horror live on Wednesday. As always, please leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, hit that thumb. That helps.
Send it to your mom for Mother's Day.
And speaking of Mother's Day, tomorrow, a very special farce, fun mom dinner. I think it's worth watching just for Ozzy's take. I'll just leave it at that for now.
We get an Ozzy rant.
You get a take.
I'm not going to repeat what I
in and find out.
Okay.
And then Tuesday, I believe, we'll have the premiere of the Babezilla double feature.
Oh, nice.
I got to cut a couple things.
Wrestling. I didn't think we were too bad on that.
No, but we had a botch that I.
Okay. Well, yeah, wrestling, horror, titties. You're getting it all.
And someone said your favorite logo, so I got to take that word out.
Oh, okay. Well, we will fix it. I'm drawing a blank. I think I covered
it all. You just ignore the stuff you're not on normally, so I have to throw it in there.
I'm trying to pimp it all, Tad. Ozzy.
Every Monday we have a fucking farce or a fist, but you never promote.
I always watch it and I always share it. Ozzy's got to be mad that yet another bloodline guy gets called up before him. Still waiting.
I thought the joke was he was Roman, so now you're changing the joke. It doesn't work that way.
Well, I mean, hey, things change.
I know.
He's got to get in there. He's got to get in there. He's getting soft in his old age. I want to see him.
Okay, savior of film. Let's move on.
All right, guys. We will see you back here again soon. Good night. Point to the sky and watch some Sabu matches tonight.
Money's on the dresser.
I'll see you in Disneyland.